So this is like my fourth day in a row trying to record a video. But it all went wrong because my mic wasn't working. But I realised why it weren't working, so it wasn't even plugged in. So now that's all done and dusted. Hopefully it's plugged in now. It is, I'm pretty sure. So the concept of this is, what if the world was only everything shown here? It was just a slab in space with just this. And at the modern day and with modern stuff. So basically the world right now with just Europe. Just ignore history, doesn't matter. Just focus on this. And I say this could be pretty interesting. So starting from basic, just look at this map, there's no wars or nothing. And even though I said Europe, these guys will be involved, I guess. Be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting, all the possibilities that could happen. So I'm going to start with some of the more major countries and then do the other ones next time. So today, I think we'll be focusing on Germany, Hungary, Turkey, and let's do a fourth one. Yeah, let's just, or should we 5? If we do 4 at a time, it'll take ages. Alright, let's go Sweden as number 4. We got Sweden. It's not all of them is in Central Europe, and I feel like we have to do a Russia, right? Cool. So these are the 5 countries we'll be focusing on today. It's gonna be flawed, so I don't know how it's gonna work yet. Just don't take the law at whatever. Just, it's gonna happen and it's gonna work. Trust me. Alright, starting off with little Germany over here. Or big Germany, actually. Anyways, we're starting with them. And this is their current state of them right now. And they have lots of claims to everything else, which are about to enforce. So they're going on to Austria down here. And they say to them, do you want to rejoin us? There's no one to stop us now. Because they're pretty much the boss of Europe at this point, apart from Russia. And Austria lines up their options. They're like, we can either stay by ourselves here and kind of rot away being boring, or we can do some of these guys. We don't really want to do anything with these guys. Because, let's say, a far-right party was elected in both Austria and Germany, both fascist, and they don't see Hungary as the rightful race, because they're not Aryan or whatever. So there you go, it's actually cool I tied that in. So they choose, so it's either invasion by Germany, or not, and they choose to not. So now they're little buddies with Germany. Little unification, little Anschluss. Come on, there you go. That's how I was doing Hungary's episode, I can't remember. I did, didn't I? Germany, Hungary, Sweden, Turkey, Russia. Germany, Hungary, Sweden, Turkey, Russia. Yeah, there you go. And now that is the size of Germany. Look at that. Absolute behemoth of a country, that one now. Lots of more power. Yeah. And now they do a same little deal to Czechia. Ah, that's a bad colour, doing the same colour, I think. They do a same little deal to Czechia and Slovenia. Also, look how H these boards are, so nice. Anyway, they do a deal to them. And Czechia declines, and Germany come on to push through the mountains and stuff, so they just let them go for now. However, Slovenia accepts for the same reasons as Austria, but like not. They just don't want to be boring and they don't want to get invaded. So they hop in the little unification here, and they join up with Germany, who are now looking a lot more scary for everyone around them, more than they were already. I think I could do a war with these. I really don't want to do a massive war right now and mess everything up, because these guys don't have a fighting chance. Actually, they do the same thing for Luxembourg, and they obviously, and they don't want to be completely annexed, but they say they could be in a they could be vassalized. They accept vassalization, and Germany's accept that because they don't want to waste a thousand men's lives in Luxembourg. I'm so dumb. What are you doing? Come on. I'm better than this. Yeah, I'm actually recovering from a monstrous cold too. That's my voice probably sounds weird. Alright. And do that. And I'll name this somehow. I'm gonna name this Vassals. Okay. Turn that off. Then we'll change the colour to grey to match my Hearts of Iron. I'll put Luxembourg on that. That's impossible to see. Not doing grey, doing red. Cool. Look how hazy the boards are. So nice. Alright, now we got a big Germany in Europe. And now we shall move on to Hungary. Now Hungary here. Let's do them in orange. Kind of matching Hearts of Iron. They see Germany expand. They say, why don't we do that, but for us? And they look out to all the stuff they claims on. I think they have claims in this. Bit of land here. They have claims in that, I can't pronounce. They have claims in South Slovakia. They have claims like the Transylvania. And they have claims in like this bit. What's it? Silesia, I can't pronounce anything. They have claims in that, but that's bit. And they eye all these up, saying, which one can we do? Well, that's a bit far off for now. Romania's more powerful than them, so that's also called off. But Croatia, Serbia, and Slovakia, they could probably manage right now. So they go to Slovakia first. They have a higher chance of beating them and for them to accept. And they say, either we'll pay for southern Slovakia, or we just unify. And the Slovakian peoples were like, our country kind of exists for no reason right now. We could have union with Czechia over here, or we could join Hungary. And then the vote came out that they'd rather be Czechia than Hungary, but they're also kind of scared of Hungary still. So they give up some of southern Slovakia. How have I fumbled that? There we go. I think the board's actually at 4 or something. There. So they give up some of the south of their country. Probably being a bit generous there, but Hungary deserve better, man. There you go. Wrong colour. Oh, it needs to be bigger too. There you go. And now Hungary have got a bit more land. And as I said, they unite into Czechoslovakia. Or Czecho half Slovakia, whatever. But either way, they've unified into Czechoslovakia now. So Germany are even less likely to invade them. And Hungary are a little more beefy down here. Now next thing's next. They go down to Croatia. No. They're going to go to Romania, and they're going to ask for Transylvania. And I can't, the Banat region. I'm going to say it as basic as possible, so I don't annoy anyone. And Romania declines, so Hungary, who have already got decent relations with Germany, just because of proximity, and they could possibly be allies. And they go to Germany, and they say, can you please get Romania to give me the land I asked for? And Germany didn't really want to get in a war with Romania, so they told Romania to give them some of the land, not all of it. And Hungary aren't completely happy with this, but they don't really have a choice. They'll take it. They'll take what they can get. They're grateful like that. Give me number 4. And then you get like the north of what they asked. So that's what they asked for. Almost look organic too. Cool. Look at this, man. I'm surging this border together. You know, the Europeans like us, we like our straight lines. Straight line borders. Lovely. And then Hungary got some of the land they asked for, and they're happy, kind of. I know they're just a little bit bigger, you know. Nothing too much for now. I don't want to annihilate every other country for its hardly started. And then that's the changes to Hungary. Next, we'll go Sweden. That's probably the least interesting one that I can do. So Sweden, I'll do a nice little Not IKEA, that's the same colour to see, so we're going IKEA blue. Kind of IKEA blue. I don't want to put a picture of IKEA right now, so good enough. That's over Finland. Yeah, there you go. And Sweden here, see all the expansion of the other countries south of them, and they want a piece of the pie. So they go to Norway, and they say, you're gonna be vassalized by us, or we're gonna bully you into letting that happen. And Norway, who are respectful men for themselves, they say no to Sweden over here. And Sweden promptly invades them. Why did Norway have to be shaped like that? That's ruined my day. Come on, man. Whoever created that island's ruined my life. There you go. And now it's bad news for Norway, because I say Sweden's OP right now. And Sweden, who are more ready than Norway, because they obviously planned this, or saw an opportunity, they immediately start rushing in down to Oslo, which is like there, from what I remember. Start billowing out. Obviously the terrain's not very nice, but in the south they're doing well, because that's where it's nice and up in the Arctic of Norway. So they push into that. But Norway up here got a few men stationed, and they start walking out into the north of Sweden, up in Lapland. I think it's Lapland, isn't it? It's one of them. It's where Father Christmas lives. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, they start pushing in. But at this point, Sweden's got a more valuable land. They hit Oslo and encircle this entire little bay down there. So they got the most important city in Norway. Not only that, they sent a big, chunky little naval invasion out, which Norway couldn't intercept in time for it hit here. I believe they got a big port city up here somewhere. Can't remember what it's called. And they sent forces here to cut the country in half. They rush over here, cut it there too. And then another offensive starts in the middle of these two, pushing it back out into the borders of... yeah. And then at this point, the south is pretty much claimed by Sweden over here. But Norway's still soldiering on in the north. Gotta respect the grind, look at that. Just plough through the Finnish border with them. I say plough through, it's happening over months. But Sweden aren't prioritising this because it's valueless land ultimately. Not many people live there. But Norway do take it. They're just trying to bully Sweden a bit and get payback for what they're about to do. And Sweden, who captured the best of Norway's forces, so they intercept them in the sea or trapped them in this monstrosity down here. They walk along the coast to grab all the ports they can and make it across that little strait gap. They're going to claim that. It's really mountainous in this bit here. Well, it's mountains everywhere, but there's a big mountain there. We're ignoring that for right now. And they slowly but surely take the south of Norway. And Norway have experienced lots of civilian deaths in this whole thing. Decided to be the bigger man and surrender to Sweden. And Sweden, as I said, didn't annex anything, but they did vassalize Norway. So blue and blue. They didn't take an inch of land, so they're honourable. Very nice. And I think that's enough for Sweden for one day. Enough Sweden for one episode, if I don't say so myself. Now we're going to hop on over to... yeah. Now we're hopping over to... who do we hop on over to? Let's go... Russia's so obvious, I'm going to do down first. So is Turkey, to be fair, so I know what I'm saying there. Let's go a nice little green for them. I'd say Russia does their little move. I'll currently do a Ukraine war right now. I don't want to be too controversial, so I'm just going to say Russia asked nicely for like half of Ukraine, and Ukraine, who are also nice, say yes. Cool. Now we got that out of the way. We can move on to bigger things. Just need to draw this. There you go. Well, still doing Ukraine wrong, but it's better than being annexed, so they should be grateful. And there you go, Russia takes some of their claim from Ukraine. Next they go over to Belarus and say, you've existed for too long, do you want to join us? If not, we're going to destroy you, not to save you. And they're not happy about this, but this is how life goes. And I really don't want them to exist for too long, because I don't know why I did that, it was weird. Anyways, and Russia just absorbs Belarus like that. They would make moves towards the Baltics, but if they did that, Poland would probably help them out, because they don't like Russia, and all of them would help them out, and then Finland probably would, and then this Ukraine probably would, and it'll be a mess. So they choose not to do that right now, and they stick with what they've got. Apart from... yeah. Let's say, the next move they do, and the final move in this video, they go down here to bully Georgia. I say they bully the whole of Caucasus, because he's going to protect them. And it's a mean little thing they're doing. But they're gradually walking through, taking the coast. There. They spearhead down to Baku. All the oil down here, that's lovely. Probably all the oil on the map, to be honest. I don't know, Iraq's kind of... And let's say Azerbaijan surrender. I say they all surrender, because they don't really want to get their whole population destroyed and they could rebel later. And Russia just absorbs the Caucasus, because they're mean. Poor guys. They'll be freed up later, it's fine. There you go. Ooh. It's good enough. And now I just need to get us back. And now finally for Turkey. Colour should I do? Yellow. Can't remember what Anzo control is. I'm just gonna do a little. There we are. I don't know that Greece controls that, pretty sure. So what Turkey do, effectively, is bully the Middle East. They go. Let's say they absorb Cyprus in some way. I can't bother to think of law. Well, I should say Cyprus can't survive by their own, so Turkey can't just take them under their wing. There's a coup in Cyprus, and Turkey didn't like who was in charge, so they kind of sent some guys in and killed the guy in charge, and they took it over. So now Turkey owns Cyprus again. And they also want to own Syria and Lebanon again, so they do a little maneuver and go to destroy them. Oh my voice. And it's slow sailing, but they take some of the valuable areas. Smash through Lebanon, unfortunately. And then this half of Syria can't survive by its own. But Syria has a fish. What was I trying to say? Oh my head, I can't handle this. I don't even know what word I'm trying to say. I don't even know if I'm speaking right now. But they've done this, and they did that. So poor little Syria and Lebanon, but they're dead now. Syria's finally been stabilised, and that is good enough, because I can't bother to edit this. 20 minutes actually, that's fair. Oh my days, why you've ruined my day? Get off. Alright, this is just ruining my day. There we go, finally. Well, I'll probably do another one on another day. because this is pretty fun. I just need to remember to save it. Make sure I don't dox myself. Yeah, I shouldn't have done. Cool, so I need to edit that out. So if you like this one, give it a big thumbs up right now. For good luck for 13 years approximately. Goodbye.